this is the draft, day 2.
Oh my.
March of the Machine. First draft, day 2, draft 1.
Mm-hmm.
You saw me win with a pretty powerful deck. Remember I got those sweet cards that I was super excited about?
Yes.
Did a little splash.
Yes.
Had the invasion that played all those knights. So
Yes.
now this is the same set, same card set.
Mm-hmm. Day
Except
2,
day
round
2,
1, and it's a draft.
it's a draft. So now you're going to see me ready up, and we'll see what happens here.
I like that for the money games, you have to be good at both. Draft and sealed.
Yeah, they make
That's
you,
nice.
They make you do the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So here, there's our buddy, the preening champion, which those guys are really good. Remember the preening champions, those flying guys that bring an extra little 1/1. But then I also have this Galta.
I always remember him on the other side, not your side.
Exactly. So I could have him here, but I did open.
But are we really a blue type of family here?
I could be. I could do it. I'm really thinking hard about taking him first pick, but I have this Galta and Mavrin, which is a really
T-Rex
expensive
from Jurassic Park.
but a 12/12. So really big, really powerful, but comes in
12,
late.
12. You'll never be able to play it.
Well, he costs a lot to play, but it's a hard decision for me. I end up going with the big one.
Oh, I would have said go with the
Preening?
preening. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I probably should have, because I think another preening champ comes in this next pack. And, you know, they're better in multiples, basically. So I went with the big guy.
Classic pick one move just to get the biggest card no matter what. Your best instinct is telling you.
And look, another preening champ.
You dumbass. You
Dang it. And so now
But do you grab it now?
I'm thinking about it, but this card's really good, too. Really
Oh,
good cheap
gosh.
card. He's white, like my guy.
Okay.
So 2-drop, white, really good. The Norn's
So
Inquisitor.
whoever is to your left is loving
Oh,
that
yeah.
you're passing up these and probably like,
yeah.
what a
Someone
dumbass.
who's to my left got into blue and never looked back. Guaranteed.
Wow.
You're
Oh
right.
my
Wow, that's
God.
so funny that you realize that. That's great.
It's just...
By the way, remember we were wondering why you had 24 people in a draft instead of 8? I figured it out.
Why?
Because they don't want people to collude behind the scenes and like pass each other stuff and stay out of stuff. So if you got into the same, if it was only 8, you could figure out who was in your draft because it's like, oh yeah, I got in this one. Did you get in this one? Yeah, I got in this one. But it's 24, so you could be in any pack that got in 24 right there. So it makes it, you know, you can't figure it out. So that was smart of them. Another pretty strong white card here that I'm just going to take. Goes really well with my Norn's Inquisitor.
I mean, if you're going to go to the effort to collude on this shit,
for $2,000, oh, people will do it.
you almost just take the $2,000. My God.
So I had those 2 preening champs, pick 1 and 2, but I'll tell you, blue has dried up since then. Hasn't been any good blue cards, and I'm still getting
We'll
the green and
focus
white.
on you. You don't need to focus on blue.
Well, I'm always. You want to think what's coming, what are people in, what's going on. So I'm feeling right now, based on the white-green that's coming, I'm like, okay, like there's still pretty strong white cards and green cards coming. So I'm feeling pretty good.
Seems like you locked it in.
Yeah, and I thought about going with a green card here. I think I ended up going with the white card instead, because I am more white than green right now anyway. They're both strong cards, so it's not like, you know.
Why do you keep looking at this?
I'm just reading it because I've never played with it, but it looks pretty strong.
Another what? You didn't even look at the green-white?
That was a land.
You pulled that? Red?
Oh, it's white. So that, see how it's like half white, half red? That means you can use white or red.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of.
I thought you were needing a red too.
No,
oh, okay,
no,
okay.
No, yeah, it's white or red.
I was like, do not tell me you're splashing with only 4 cards.
No, I would never splash for that card. No. But I got Daxos, the Blessed again, blessed by the sun. Not that he's great or anything, but with where I'm at right now, he's looking pretty good.
Daxos. Last time you had him, the card looked different.
Yeah, it's a different picture this time. Yeah, they do different art styles, and I guess they mix them up. So I'm basically very solidly in white right now, and white decent white cards are still coming, although actually this pack's got pretty much nothing left, except for Tiramet. The only good card's that one black card, but there's an okay white card. I guess I like this card well enough, this flying card.
I like flying. Just if it can be a part of your deck, I like it. Just because you hate to not have it, and your opponent does. It's pretty funny because it's of all the complicated stuff in this whole game. I feel like having a flyer on the other side of the board when you don't is just.
It can be the end of
it can be make or break, and it's
Yep.
just like one stupid little flyer.
Yep.
Looks like we forgot to lock the cat out.
Well, I didn't actually forget to lock the cat out. I locked her in a space where she could get to there. So I might have to take action on that.
Well, I don't want her to jump on me.
She's not going to jump. She won't jump. If anything, just go back. Go back, cat.
She looks so cute, though.
She is. She's beautiful. A beautiful kitten. So I got a couple of good black cards late. So I'm kind of thinking, okay, maybe I'm white-black. I don't need to play this dinosaur that I picked first.
That you let direct the entire trajectory of your deck.
Well, to some extent, that's true. I feel like the white was flowing either way. The white was flowing, so I was pretty happy to just stick with white cards. But this is where it matters too. This is the big time. Here, day 2. Oh my gosh, the cat.
There's no way you cannot help her.
I can get her, and then I'll just take her upstairs. I'll bring her over for the camera to see. She'll say hi, and then I'll take her upstairs.
Just let her live her life. Just open the door. I'm not having allergy things today.
No? All right. We'll check it out. I'll be back. We're at the end of the pack here anyway, so nothing interesting will probably happen. But, you know, keep in mind whatever I'm picking. Make some comments on it.
Okay, thank you for all the direction. Pack 1, pick 11. Just waiting. Four cards left. Well, I might just open the door. Well, now she's curious what the hell you're doing. Pack 2. Pick 1. You're getting in there.
Oh, and I got a really good black card. Breach the Multiverse. That card's legit nuts. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, mills means you take 10 cards from the top of your deck, put them in your graveyard.
Ah!
Then, for each player, choose a creature or planeswalker in each player's graveyard. Oh, another breeding champ. My third breeding champ. But anyway, you take 10 cards from the top of each person's deck, put them in the graveyard. Then you can pick a creature from theirs and a creature from yours and put them straight on the battlefield on your side.
What if they're not the same color as you?
Doesn't matter. You just get to do it. That card does that. Breach the Multiverse. It's kind of saying like you could like breach their deck. You get basically.
Then what happens to the 10 cards you threw in their graveyard?
They stay there.
And you can't get them?
No.
And you can't get your cards?
No. Oh, look at that.
Feels like it's kind of more of a hurt than a...
No, it's not. It's very powerful. The Ancient Imperiosaur is another very strong, big green card. It's a 6/6, but it has Convoke, which means creatures can tap to help pay for it. And then every time you tap a creature to help pay for it, it gets another 2 to its power and toughness. So like if one creature helps pay, it's an 8/8. If 2 creatures help pay, it's a 10/10. And so on and so forth.
Oh, yeah, I get basic math. Basic math only.
That is true, of the basic part. Oh, Karuga, really good too.
There she is.
So Karuga, Karuga is one of those companions. So remember how you can like build your deck in a special way, and then you get to bring them into your hand? So I'm taking this card. So it's a special card. You get to bring it into your hand for 3, but you have to build your deck in a special way. And the special way you have to build your deck to get this person to be your companion is you cannot have cards that cost less than 3. So you can't have any 2s, you can't have any 1s.
You would have to have a lot of foresight to be able to play that card in a draft.
Yeah, you'd have to be kind of nuts.
Yeah, like I don't think that's even possible.
Yeah.
If it's pre-constructed or whatever, yeah, by all means, but
Yeah. But then now
anything besides that's crazy.
what you're going to see here is that I'm going to start making picks to make that happen.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Yeah.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. This is going to be crazy. I'm doing this on money draft too. Yeah, so I'm thinking I've only got 2 2s, 1 1. I'm like, maybe I just start taking 3s and above here and try to make it work. You need to have a lot of 3s because you got to be able to play out on curve at least at 3.
If you go with this plan, I have a feeling you'll be back to the graveyard, baby. No, to the can you go back? Oh, can you go back and switch around your deck in this?
Yeah, you can. Because you have it's best.
What's that called?
Sideboard.
Sideboard. Back to your sideboard.
Sideboard.
Not graveyard. That's another kind of 2-word.
So now I'm trying to get. So now I need to play green, black, and red. So I'm trying to get lands that cover both colors. I've already got a white and black.
Why are you talking about red?
Oh,
you
not
have
red.
one
I'm sorry. I
red
meant
card.
white. Green, black, and white.
You have one black card.
Yeah, but that black card costs 2 black, and it's very powerful. So I'm playing that thing no matter what.
Oh my gosh. You're going off the rails.
Yeah, this is a little. I was a little nervous. I'm still taking some 1s because I'm like maybe this doesn't work out, right? But I am going a little off the rails. You're right.
I don't feel safe.
I felt a little risky as I was drafting this. I got a whole pack left.
That's not like you. Usually you're a safe and steady decision maker.
It would be interesting. It would be very interesting if I had gone with the preening champion.
Yes.
The way this draft would have gone. I would love to be able to live in an alternate multiverse where that had happened and just see what happened.
So you're talking like breach the multiverse.
Yeah, if I could breach the multiverse to see the alternate world in which I took preening champ first.
Yeah.
Instead of Galta and Mavrin.
I think I would feel safer there.
I would definitely felt safer.
Yeah. But who knows? We'll see.
We will. Okay.
Jack 2, winding down.
Then we see what pack 3 has for us. Let's hope it's a black, white, or... Ooh, that's one of the most powerful red dinosaurs. So, I mean...
You're not grabbing that.
I mean, why not, right? Like, at this point, I'm like, hey, I can figure this out. I can make this work. So, what this guy does...
With red?
Yeah. What this guy does is he also, when he comes down, he casts the next spell from the opponent's deck and the next spell from your deck automatically. You just start flipping over cards till you find a spell, and you get both of them. You cast both spells when you put him down. And he's a 7/7.
I can't wait to see how this is going to work out for you. Because this is just getting stupid.
Yeah, it does feel that way.
You're tilting before the game even started.
I think maybe that's true. It could be true. So now
I hate the overgrown past for the picture and just the lack of originality in the name. Like, you're going to have one card that you're going to call something boring, and everything else is like something.
It's a good card, though. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take it here because I'm trying to stay above 3 so I can do that Karuga. Yeah, I'm playing Breach the Multiverse. The big dinosaur, the other big dinosaur, the third big dinosaur, 4 colors, Karuga, so I've got to only have higher than 3 cost cards. This is insanity.
I already said that a long time ago, Chris. I'm just along for the ride.
Take the land here, sir. Oh, I guess the Overgrown Pest is really good too. That's hard. I think the land's better though. I think you got to take the land here, considering your mana base. I'm still waffling between playing all 3s and not playing all 3s. I'm still thinking about this too. But I think, oh, I'm going with the Pest. Okay. Pest is good. Land would be nice. Oh, that's a black-red land. Not really anything else for me, so if I want to play both black and red,
Makes sense.
makes sense to grab that one.
Although I am interested in this card right to the left of that.
The Placid Rottentail.
Mm-hmm.
The cute little bunny-looking thing.
Very pretty.
It's not a great card. A lot of people don't like it. I will actually play it in a certain deck, but I do not have that deck.
Why do people not like it?
It's a 1-1. 1-1s just don't really do much. He can put some extra counters on things from the grave. But
It's a 1-1. I mean, what do people want it to do?
usually, to play a 1-1, it needs to do something special. Otherwise, it's just not worth it. You should just have a different card.
Well, that's the benefit of being pretty. It exists, and I like it anyway.
Yes, if you're not concerned with winning games, that's a different story. Oh, War Historian. This is a good one.
Yeah, green's coming correct on these pictures.
That's true. Nice little battle here. Invasion of Moag. I like that card. This is not really the deck for it, but I like it, so I probably just play it anyway. I don't know.
In the front.
On the deck. Okay. Render,
So
render.
you're going one step too far. I'll quit right now.
Oh, okay, that's a good scroll shift. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting build. If I decide to, yeah,
So you're done. We're seeing where we are now.
I'm trying to see if I can play this guy as my companion, Karuga, the Macro Sage, and try to put no cards underneath the cost of 3 in my deck.
What? Can you explain that to me again? I just don't understand.
Okay.
So he's a companion, and what?
Companion means it's like he gets, it's like he's an
Hold
extra
on.
card.
Your starting deck contains only cards.
So, okay, so this
Let
guy.
me read it to see if I can understand.
Okay.
Okay, your starting deck contains only cards 3 or greater, and land cards. So I understand until draw. So when he enters the battlefield, then what?
You draw cards for every permanent that is 3 or more. It's just a powerful ability. Like if I have 3 creatures down on my battlefield
Yeah.
and I play Karuga,
Yeah.
I get to draw 4 cards. Extra cards.
Oh, then okay. Draw a card for each other permanent you control. Okay.
Mana value 3 or
So
greater.
why are they saying permanent?
Permanent is like a way of saying, like, because like creatures, anything that stays on the battlefield, so like a creature is a permanent, but also a planeswalker is a permanent.
A permanent how? Someone can kill it. Like
Well, it's not indestructible, but permanent means it stays on the battlefield. So
oh,
like,
okay.
a non-permanent's like a spell. You cast it and it goes away. It
Okay.
just has
And
an
so
effect.
then why do they call what just happened? Because I saw companion something.
I removed him from being a companion so I could put 2 casting cost in my deck, and I'm seeing if that's better. And so what does it mean when this guy is a companion? That's the trick that they didn't tell you. If he is a companion,
Okay.
then I always start with him in my hand.
Whoa.
And he's like an extra card. So it's powerful. Like,
Ooh.
you know.
Because then you can play him whenever you want.
Well, you can just, it's a little bit of a cost because technically he doesn't start in your hand. Technically, you can put him into your hand by paying 3 mana. But it's kind of the same thing. It's like pay 3 and you get to draw this guy automatically into your hand. And he's strong. He's a 5/4. He makes you draw a bunch of cards. It's just a powerful effect to have an extra card. It's like instead of starting with 7 cards, you start with 8 cards.
Okay, so that's if he's a companion.
Right.
If he's not a companion.
He's just in your deck. You draw him like normal.
And you don't get the benefit?
You still get everything that says on the card still happens. So you
But
get to
he's
draw
just
the cards.
not
But he's just
handy.
not in your hand. Handy.
Got
Right,
it.
right.
Okay.
So it's a
Like
powerful
everything
effect.
has to be so freaking complicated.
I know.
My gosh.
It's true.
It's like, you want to have people play your game? Make it accessible
We should talk about this because
to
I
the
think you're
average
right.
person.
I think you're right. I think there's a world where Magic makes a less complicated version of itself.
It's like, I'm hurting myself to try and understand this
That's
damn
still
card.
very fun. I know.
My gosh.
I don't know that they've ever tried it, to be honest. Maybe they have. I feel like there could be a world.
So when I played the starter or whatever,
yes.
like all these cards are in those decks, or do they remove some of the more complicated ones?
Yeah, those cards are not any less complicated in the starter deck than these.
Yeah.
They're never really not. I don't know. When you make it, if you remove too much of the complicatedness, it's like not fun. You know, if you're just playing creatures and attacking each other, it's boring. It's like becomes a very zero-sum game. But I do agree. There's got to be a way to put out a simplified version of this that is accessible. There has to be a way. And I don't know if it's worth them pursuing or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if they're like, well, if you need a step up, if you need a simplified version, we don't want you as a player because you're dumb.
Maybe that's how they feel. You should ask them.
Who can I contact?
Maybe they'll see this and they'll reply on our comments.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, there are Magic streamers, but there's not. I mean, it's not like the most popular streaming game by any means. So if we even get just a reasonable following, we'll be on the map for like. That's how this streamer thing works, or content creator, or whatever you want to call it. We're not streaming, we're content creating. But if you get enough followers that are caring about watching the game makers
Get to ask
then
questions
care about you. You know what I'm saying? Like right now,
I highly doubt that in any world, Magic's creators are going to care about the opinion of someone wearing a Taylor Swift sweatshirt.
oh,
So,
well, that's an interesting observation. I disagree.
yeah.
I disagree very much.
Mm.
If we
usually disagree with each other very much.
if we get followers, a significant number, I think your voice would be very powerful
Well, my.
because you represent the unattainable customer for them. They want to
Girls?
yes.
That's 50% of the population. But I'm good. Let's focus on the game, please.
Okay, I'm still just building this deck, and I'm trying to figure a way out where I can play Karuga as my companion.
Yeah.
And what I decided to do, because I didn't quite have enough cards, like spells, what I decided to do was play more lands than usual. Because I'm like, if I have
Because you
Karuga-
need to come out quick.
Well, it's like, number one, I'm playing 4 colors, which means I kind of need more lands to support that color base.
Right.
Like a larger. And the second thing is
Like, to play 4 colors is almost as if you couldn't decide on any deck. So you just went with every deck.
yeah, I kind of, yeah, this is kind of a crazy deck. I'm going up to, I think, 19 lands here, maybe even 20. I don't know.
Well, that's normal, isn't it?
17 is normal. Sometimes even
Oh.
play 16. So I'm basically taking out like 2 or 3 spells and just putting in lands so I can get like red and black in there and stuff. Yeah, 19 lands I have. So I'm taking out spells. I'm putting in lands. And what I do have going for me is my top end is like haymakers. Like those 4 spells are just any one of them will win the game if I cast it. So
Well, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. So
yeah,
just
4 games, best of
the
3.
brakes.
We'll see.
4 games, best of 3.
And you have to win. Well, each game is a best of 3 set.
That wears on me a little.
I know. You're okay. Yeah. So here I snap keep that. And, because I got 4 lands, but I got Karuga too. See, Karuga's my extra card over there that I can grab. So I'm like, oh, I got lands, I got spells. We're good to go here. War Historian is one of my best early game plays.
That's
So
lucky.
I'm feeling good about it. I got a couple of them. Oh, Invasion's great too. But yep, get the War Historian out there. 3/3 reach. Strong. Ooh, beat stick. You got the beat stick. He's beating me with the beat stick.
Red and black over there? Little does he know we have
Red and
green,
black.
white, red, black. We got all the colors over here.
Little did he know.
We have more colors than colors we don't have.
And my game, honestly, the game you play in this with this deck is like, I'm not really even trying to win the game fast here. I'm just trying to cast my powerful.
Oh, good. I love to hear that.
Now that I think about it,
I'm kidding.
not your ideal situation.
You're going to like this. We're going to go as slow as possible. Cool. Love that.
Oh, man, that was a good card. Killed my guy.
Invasion.
That's a good invasion. Kills my guy. Alright, what do we do now? I assume we just kill his guy, even though he gets to still flip his invasion because of how that guy works.
What's that land to the right is just a dual white black.
That's right. Ooh, you know magic. Ooh, you learn magic.
That's the most obvious thing ever. I just wanted to confirm because of the picture.
Scoured Barons.
I like this opponent. I like the avatar because he's just like a normal dude.
Mm-hmm.
No pet, playing magic backs. So he's straight business.
Yeah. Teferi is... I like Teferi. That's the guy's name, the avatar. He's cool. I was sweating it a little bit here because I thought he might be killing my creature, but I need my creature so that I can cast a kill spell on his creature. But it turned out he did not kill my creature, and we were okay. And so here I'm going to use a kill spell. He's still going to end up flipping his battle, but I wanted to make him choose between killing my creature and flipping his battle, because this creature of his, Jury, deals damage when it dies. And he could have killed my creature, or he could have flipped his battle. So he chose to flip his battle, which, okay, fine. Now he has a 3/3 flyer.
And you're land rich.
I am, but I have powerful cards in hand, too. I've got Karuga.
I know, and I know you like to just hold them. Just hold them. Hold on to them, because you might need them. Just not right now.
These are
Do
all
not want to
creatures.
jump the gun on any of this shit.
These are all creatures.
He saw your companion?
Well, yeah, you can see it from the very beginning of the game that I have.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
So I'm good at 23 health. Opponent's good at 23 health.
You guys are extremely healthy.
But this is in my favor because this game's going nowhere, and I know that I have the big stuff.
Yeah. I love that. Only you would think that going nowhere is a positive.
Yeah, it's
This is really great.
Let me go make sure.
I'll be here going nowhere. Making moves. Go for it. Of course not. Okay. Oh, nice. You flipped your battle and have multiple flyers on the board. Did you hear me?
Okay, I flipped my battle.
I just said that. I was like, you flipped your battle and have multiple flyers on the board.
Yes, so now I can protect. That's good. That was a good play by me. How'd I do that? Oh, because I made that guy fly. Right. It's tricky. Okay. So, I'm taking a couple hits here, though. But I'm okay. I have still Karuga.
Couple hits, you're down 9.
With life-wise, yeah. I still got the power, though.
Coming in with those basic math skills. And this guy's probably like, what the fuck does he need this companion for? Just to hang on to the whole damn time.
I haven't cast it yet. But it's going to refill my hand. Think about it. It lets me draw a card for...
Yes.
How many cards am I going to draw when I cast that now?
10.
No.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, and I think 6 because he counts as 1 too when he comes down.
Good.
So 6 cards. So this...
I got confused between the Breach of the Multiverse, where you can take 10, look through it, and put it in the graveyard.
Yeah.
So don't even.
Yeah. Yeah, now, I mean, now look at this, though. Cause
there's a grandmother on the board?
Grandmother Ravi Sengir.
Aw. I love that.
Now think about this. This guy's got 1 card left in his hand. Okay?
I don't understand what that really means, though, because can't you just pick a card every fucking turn?
1 card per turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to play Karuga, and all at once, I'm going to draw 6 cards.
Okay.
So now
then
he
you're
has
going to
1,
be like, bam, bam, bam,
and
bam,
I have
bam.
6.
Yeah.
You see?
So then the game is going to go, you'll go finally into some action.
Yes. I'll start getting action-oriented here.
Okay.
I mean, I've also got this 12-12 hanging out. He's got Summoning Sickness, but I can send him in next turn, too. Thankfully, I have these 2 flyers that can stop Grandmother Ravi Sengir, because otherwise I'd be dead already from her.
Yeah, that is really good. Gotta love a defense against a flyer.
Mm-hmm. Very important.
Although often overlooked.
So I had to sacrifice some of my creatures, so now my Karuga doesn't draw me quite as many cards. But still, I mean, 4 cards is still a ton of cards.
So do it.
Oh, I'm going to do it. It's being done. Oh, never mind. I'm waiting. Going with the knight
Well, even
first.
if you say something's being done, I never get too excited.
No. Well, because this gives me a good attack. Doing it this way gives me a good attack with my knight. And I'm just attacking with everybody here. Because this dinosaur, when I attack with everybody, I get to create X11. So I get to create those 4 guys for how many attackers I have.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
So, like, yeah, he does crazy stuff. So yeah, I'm coming in hard now. He's got not much left. I mean, this is pretty much over. He's just everything's dying.
By
on his
one
side.
by one move.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's got 1 card in hand. What's he gonna do at this point? Look at my board. Like he can't. There's nothing. He
Yeah,
can
but
do.
that switched fast.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
That's what I'm saying is that all I needed to cast was that 1 big card, and I've got 4 of those big cards that basically do that.
And then you just hold on for dear life.
I never casted the companion, did I?
You just hold them in.
Actually, I'm sideboarding
Who
out.
needs good cards when you don't play them?
So what I'm actually doing here is I am sideboarding out my red,
Ah,
and I'm putting in some cheaper cards because red black is.
because you realize you didn't use your companion.
Well, no, that would be results oriented decisions. That's not why I did that. I'm doing it because red black is generally speaking a much more aggressive. Like I'm expecting him to try to come out fast and kill me fast. So I'm saying, okay, I need to
because
have
it's the same player. I forgot.
Yeah,
So that's why
yep.
you do a little bit more of the
tricky in
yes.
between.
Yes.
And so what I'm trying to do now is bring in cards that I know can be better speed bumps because I still know that I have the more powerful cards. Like,
yeah, but this time he's gonna be like, oh, okay, I gotta go quick.
right.
Yeah.
Because he knows he can't beat me in a long game. So
Okay.
I'm just trying to be resilient to that.
Oh my gosh, you are resilient.
I never, it's fun for me. To play Magic is fun for me.
Well, I would really hope so, considering.
But I never think about while I'm playing, watching it with you afterwards. It definitely makes me think like, man, this is a stressful. A lot of brain power has to go into it. You're thinking
I
through,
knew that whenever I had to do that game. I was freaking out the whole time. Like, oh my God, what do I do?
It's like not for the faint of heart for sure.
Well, hopefully everyone's just building some life skills.
I got 10 seconds left to finish my sideboarding here. I'm going with it. Kevlar 0808. Time to throw down. Yeah, this'll do. It's not ideal.
I don't like how, to me, the right side of the card should be showing so that you can easily see how many lands you need to play it.
Like
wouldn't that
fan it the other way?
Yeah, wouldn't that be a lot more logical?
I think you're right.
Or pull up the things like it is down there.
No, I think you're right.
Like if you need to decide if you're mulliganing in 2 seconds, show the numbers.
Wizards of the Coast is going to have to watch our thing. You have so many good points. I never thought about it. I think we don't realize because we kind of just know the cards anyway, so we don't need to see it.
Yeah.
Because we know it. So, but yeah.
If you want new customers, you're going to have to help a new player out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Oh, because I'm going to kill something. Okay. I drew my 2 big guys here. Feeling pretty good about that. So he's going to do stuff. I'm going to kill somebody. And he's already down to 2 cards in hand. Look at this. He's trying to go fast. He's trying to move.
Yeah,
he's got
he
little
is.
Stuff.
He's like, hit.
He's got 2 cards in his hand, now 3, but Ichor Drinker, he will do literally nothing against my deck.
It doesn't matter. You have to put cards on the board. You got to ramp up.
Yeah, undoubtedly.
Stop shitting on 1/1s.
No, the Ichor Drinker's a great card, but it's all a matter of if he can beat my deck or not.
Also, it's a matter of having to look at that art.
The vampire. So, getting my guys down. Yeah, sure, he can have that guy.
he definitely wants to end this with you.
Yep.
He wants to put you in a headlock.
Quick.
Take you down.
Yep. Get the submission move.
Snap your neck.
Yep. Now he's got nothing. He's got no cards. This is his whole everything that he has right now. He's in trouble. Big trouble. He's not going to be able to push through 12 damage. I have enough creatures to block until I can get to my big stuff.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Attacks. Sure. So here, yeah, I guess I play 2 creatures here rather than play my big dinosaur. Big dinosaur's a little bit greedy. I don't want to take that much damage.
Take damage?
Well, because I have to use some of my creatures to cast my dinosaur. Oh, I'm going for it. So I got to use some creatures to cast my dinosaur, so they won't be able to block. But I guess that's still 2 blockers. That's fine if I do it that way.
Oh, I mean, you are really thinking about it.
And then I have, what, like a 10-10? Yeah, I think that's fine. 10-10's going to go a long way on this board. No, I'm not. Just going with the safer play here. I mean, what's he going to do? He's going to draw 1 card next turn. What could it be? You know?
I don't know, but good thing you played it safe.
Yeah. You might be right about that. Oh, he's draining my life. That guy can drain my life for 1 per turn, so he can kill me in 11 turns. If I just hold on for long enough. Yep. Yeah, turn that guy into a creature. And then I can cast my big dinosaur, which should wrap things up pretty good.
So you have to keep making new sets to keep your audience interested in, like, oh, new thing, a new, you know, a new whatever.
Yep.
But I would just start recycling decks from the 90s.
They do. I
yeah.
mean, part of the problem, they do try to recycle, but part of the problem is the cards were so different back then that, like, a lot of them just don't apply. Either they were way too powerful or way not powerful enough. And it
Got
was,
it.
you
It
know,
was like a learning curve to get to, like, this balance.
For sure.
Got it. We'll go back to that learning curve, the beginning of it, and then recycle from there.
They do that. They do that. They do. This is the, so look at that. I got the 12-12.
Nice.
And he's, you know, what's he going to do here?
Probably forfeit again.
I think so. There's just not much he could draw.
Wait, if you win twice, it's over?
Yep. This game, yeah. So if I win again here, then I beat him on to the next opponent.
And it would appear you did.
Things are looking very good for me. Oh, dang. That was actually one of the board sweepers.
Wow.
The problem is...
That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was a spell?
Yeah, it was a good sideboard card from him. It's really good against white and green decks. So I'm sure in the sideboard he brought that card in. Because it kills anything... It basically kills all my creatures that have 3 or less toughness. So all my 1/1s, 2/2s, 3/3s kills them all.
Everyone you just brought in.
Yeah. But I had already played my 12-12. So it doesn't really matter because...
Dang. So I guess everything I was just saying about looks like you won is now not the case, or?
No. I mean, I still have 12-12. He doesn't have anything. What's he going to do? Against the 12-12, there's nothing he can do here. $12-12 coming at your face. There you go, down to 8.
So if you point it at someone's face, they can't block it?
No, he could block, but
he didn't.
He chose not to because he's got tiny creatures and my thing has trample, so he would just be sacrificing all his
well, no,
for
so
nothing.
then you can't block in this scenario.
Yeah, you can't save very much damage, that's for sure. It's better just to keep the creatures around, hoping you find something that could maybe kill my 12-12. But I think this will do it. I think this will do her.
Why isn't he just forfeiting?
It's hard. You made it to the second day. You're feeling good.
Oh.
You don't want to give up.
Yeah, no, you're right. More on the line. He's believing in miracles right now.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to.
He's like, all I need is a miracle.
Oh, my God. Number one, you're singing, and number two, the way you say miracle.
Miracle.
So hard on me. There we go.
He does. He says.
There we go.
He says, "There's nothing I can do."
Yep.
Got there.
Okay, so we're gonna do any adjustments on the deck?
I mean, that was a pretty solid win.
I would just leave it.
Yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
Yep. Left it. So far, crazy deck build, but looks like it's going to work out or could work out. Kind of paying off so far.
Who is this avatar?
Koga. This is a green lady. I got lands. He's got lands. He's got spells. Lock it in. Ooh, maybe you get to see me cast Breach the Multiverse this game.
I bet I won't. Just kidding. What is the pet? Bones?
Oh. I should know what that is, but
It looks like a pelvic bone with a gem in it.
You're right, it does. Oh, that's a good card, the Ozolith. Oh, this is a good test. That Ozolith is a very powerful card that he
What
played.
they put? Yeah.
So that's scary. Oh, that's like a combo. Both, oof. So he can just make, basically those two cards together, the Ozolith plus the Kami, can make any of his creatures very strong, very fast.
Lucky to draw those right away.
Yeah, that's a scary combo. Good draft to get both of those too.
That's what I just said.
Draw. Drafted him, he got him.
Oh, got it. Draft.
Kind of telegraphing that I have a kill spell here because I didn't attack with my War Historian. But I need to, basically, I need to be able to kill this.
Not really. Not everyone just attacks. Everybody kind of.
Yeah, in this situation, though, like, I should be trying to get there. Okay, so, yeah, this guy's going to put 3 counters on something. So this guy comes in and makes that 1/1 into a 4/4. Yeah. And now he can use the 4/4 to cast another spell. Because this particular card here, he taps for mana. And the mana that you get when he taps is equal to his power. So you tap him for like 4 lands. He's worth 4 lands right now. Which is a lot. And so now I'm saying basically like, yeah, you're dead. I can't let him live. I need to kill him. And there we go. But he still has the Ozolith in play, which can make his other creatures still stronger. So this guy has been made into a 4/4 lifelinker. And I'm just trying to get to my powerful stuff because he has a strong... He can just keep making his guy stronger every turn with that Ozolith. Yeah, I don't know why the community is not super high on that card, the Golden Scale Aeronaut, that flyer. That guy's got me out of a lot of stuff. He's pretty good.
How do you know people don't like him?
I just don't see them playing much. They pass him late. I always see him late in the draft. Okay, up to 6 mana, so I am 1 land away from being able to play Breach the Multiverse. Which is why I play the Pest here, because I just want to make sure I have that land. So I'll grab a land here. Whoa, I didn't grab a land. What the... Maybe I'm just not worried about it because I know I'm gonna draw land eventually. I don't necessarily need to play Breach the Multiverse soon. I just need to not die.
Well, you're at 22. I think you're gonna be safe for a minute.
Yeah, that's true. Well, this guy's gonna keep getting bigger too, though.
Yeah.
But I have enough creatures on board where, like, even if he's big, I can still put all of them in front of him and be okay. Now he turns into an 8/8. I still have enough creatures. And I did not get enough to cast Breach the Multiverse yet. Maybe Karuga's good here. Draw a bunch of cards. Yeah, I went with that. So Karuga's gonna draw me like 5 cards here.
Well, that'll get you a land.
Yeah.
If you were looking for it, why wouldn't you just do that?
That's what I did.
Like a turn later.
That's true. You're right. And so now I'm feeling fine. You know, he's got a bunch of cards in hand. He's got a huge creature, but I have Breach of the Multiverse. I have Galta and Mavrin. Bunch of other cards. Now he has a 10/10 and a Placid. There's your Placid Rottentail, your little bunny. Doesn't feel too great, I think, here. Okay, so I think here I just kind of...
Why is he not attacking?
I could block his 10/10 still with a few of my guys, and he doesn't want to lose his 10/10. I think I'm gonna go with Breach the Multiverse here. Let's see what here we go. Here's the big cast. Okay, so I get to basically choose 10 cards go away from him, 10 cards go away from my deck. They all go into our graveyards, and then I get to just cast whatever I want.
Well, so you got to flip through them real quick.
Yep. So now I'm looking to see, and like,
is this his deck?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Is this his deck?
Yeah, this is his. He has that card is extremely powerful. Vorinclex. He also has Glissa, Herald of Predation, which is extremely powerful. This is a scary deck to face, by the way.
So you get to, how many do you get to keep?
One of his and one of mine.
That's it? Which one are you going to pick?
Well, I think I picked Glissa. It's hard between Vorinclex and Glissa, but I think I picked Glissa. She's just incredible. Go with Glissa, and then I get to go to my graveyard and choose Etali, the Primal Conqueror, the red dinosaur. So this is just insane. Now this guy is going to cast another spell from my deck and another spell from his deck. So I'll go ahead and cast Exile Target Creature from his deck and kill his 10/10. And then I'll just cast my little frog from my deck. And he concedes. So Breach the Multiverse is like, I mean, you saw what it did there. Like, it just, I ripped
Yeah, but you better hope you get that card again, because this guy's going to be after you bad.
Yeah, and he's got some strong stuff in his deck. No doubt.
So I think you need to take this as a lesson, and you better not hesitate this game.
That's
you
true.
got to go for it.
That's true.
After the first game, shit gets real.
You were very right about that. You're very right about that. I need to be on my game 2 and 3 play better, I think. If there's someplace I can improve, it's there. For sure. Very often do you see a pro lose game 1, but then win games 2 and 3.
Yeah.
They're very good at adjusting.
Yeah.
You know?
Dang. I don't know. I feel like you're going to get smoked.
I mean, this guy's deck has some strong stuff in it, no doubt. But, you know, again, I've got some strong stuff. Listen, my deck's pretty scary, too. I got Karuga coming out, drawing me 5 cards. I got Breached Etali. It's not...
Make it work, then.
Put it this way. I don't think he's feeling very good, either. He's feeling like I could cast one thing.
I'm worried about us, not him. Jeez.
Ooh, I cannot keep that. It's better. It's better. Got the Pests, got the War Historian. Oh, he's got a Kite Sail. He wants to try to fly over the top of me. drew the breach.
Yeah. And that was what was the last. Okay, good.
Drew the breach.
That's really good.
So just got to get the lands for it.
Okay. I'm an idiot. Is it 5 lands and 2 have to be black, or any 5 lands and 2 black?
Yeah, 5 plus 2.
Oof.
Yep. Okay, he's gonna fly. That's a good spell. I don't have white, which is not great, but I do have at least, I have a reach creature, so that'll help with the flying. Take the 2, I'm gonna put the reach creature, so he can block the flyer. It looks like he deemed my deck as the more powerful deck, because putting in Kite Sail is basically saying, I'm going to try to like get in there and kill this guy before he can cast his big stuff.
Mm.
So he has some kill cards here to get through my reach creatures. And yeah, he's just trying to get me dead.
Yeah. Which I respect the strategy. I mean, he's doing something.
Yep.
So what's your plan?
Well, I'm stuck on lands. So actually his strategy is like looking kind of good right now. So there's not much I can do. In fact, I just might be dead here. Yeah, I just kind of petered out on lands.
Yeah, well, that's the risk you take when you go all big.
Yeah, now he has a kill spell. Well, I mean, I had a bunch of extra lands in my deck too, though, so it's not too likely for me to stop drawing lands. I have like 19 lands, you know? So he got me on that one. I didn't draw lands. It is a risk. It's true.
After the claim that he thought you had the stronger deck, you went down.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
Any adjustments? Or we're going for the companion?
I think I stick with the companion. I need the power. I don't think there's any adjustments here.
I don't think so either. Just go for it. Because now it's best man wins.
Yeah. Well, and I'll be...
Any losses and you're out of this?
No, you can take 1 loss.
Okay.
Of your 4. One of them can be a loss, and you still make it to the second round.
Mm-hmm. But still, I mean, the preference is you don't, because then don't you get an extra benefit?
Yeah, in the next round. Well, you can either take 1 loss in the first round or an extra loss in the second round. But you only get 1 extra loss. So if you win all 4 games in the first round, you get an extra loss to take in the second round when you're trying to win the money.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd rather get all 4 wins for sure.
There you go.
Oof, no green.
Well, with how many different colors you have, you're not going to get 1 of each.
Yeah, I mulliganed that, but okay, that was a good mulligan. This is
That
fine.
was fine, worth it.
I think you just ditch a white here. Yeah. I don't really want to throw out lands because I know I need so many lands.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I were you, I would throw out a small card and just get your lands out. You bet. Okay. I thought you were going with the creature.
I was thinking about it with the creature that
and then you were like,
2.
you know what? I'm going to go for the dumb move.
I'm going to do the land. And I did run out of lands last time. That's true. Maybe I didn't learn from my mistake. I would say there's there's a decent.
Well, we
argument.
already identified this as a room for improvement.
The other thing is those
Game
I have
2 and 3.
I have the pest, and the pest lets me go and search for a land, basically. So it's kind of like having an extra land with the pest.
Okay.
Ooh, he's got his Ozolith again.
But how land rich would you be if you kept the pest and all the lands?
Well, it might be too land rich.
Not with a deck like yours where you need 100 lands to cast your shit.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have any lands left.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Well,
got a land.
okay. I was gonna say use your overgrown pest, or is that just a trick you like to have in your pocket but not use?
I probably will play maybe I play the Invasion of Moag. Maybe that's better. It's kind of a tough one. I think maybe I play the Moloch here on his turn. Yeah, this is not the easiest.
So you do nothing?
Well, I can
Yeah, on the next
yeah, the next phase, but I can also see this Sandstalker Moloch in my hand?
yeah.
He has flash, so I can play him on the opponent's turn.
Mm.
So I'll just play him kind of like surprise, mother.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Well, I stopped the rest of it though for being family friendly.
Oh yes, this is very family friendly. Can think of all the families that will watch this together.
And I got a 5/5 hit. Now I put a 4/4, and so I think what I can do here is play a battle and then flip it pretty easily, which is good. Yeah. That's strong. Oh, that got me the land too. That's perfect. So I do that, and then I think I should send both these guys at the battle. Oh no, or I could send them at the face. I'm going face. We talked about this, and so I'm like, I'm going face.
Who, you and I?
Yeah.
About the cost.
Yeah, of flipping battles. This is a strong battle to flip, but I think getting him down to 10 here, like, that's pressure. That's a lot of pressure.
At least take the what would I say, offense?
Going on offense puts him on defense.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is
Better to get him low.
So he's going to attack with a 7.
Oh!
What does he have?
He's
to
like,
come
if
back?
you want to play, let's play.
Oh, does he have a kill spell? He must have a kill spell.
For who?
For one of my creatures. I mean, that's a tough attack to make with the creatures I have on the board right now being at that much life. So I think what I'm doing is I'm hedging my bets here, is I'm going to play this invasion. I'm going to pump up my creatures enough so that I can send one at the battle and kind of force him to show what he has.
Pump it up.
I'm thinking maybe he has an instant creature that I can make not block. There's a lot of things he could have here that he's just kind of waiting on. So I'm going to send my creature at one of the battles. Not sure which one. Probably the Angel's better to get here. Probably. Hard to say. Flyers are good, generally speaking. And then I'm also keeping a creature back because I kind of need to be able to block as well here. I really don't want to, get killed when I have my 12/12 in hand. And really this is all about what he might have in his hand, So I assume he's going to do something here. I just don't know what it is. And this seemed like the safest play. And yeah, so he does have a kill spell here. There's nothing I can do about it, so it's going to kill my creature. And then I just end the turn here.
Yeah, but that's why I don't like the battles.
Well, either way, it wouldn't have... If he had a kill spell, if I sent it at his face or at a battle,
I'm just saying wasting energy on something besides your opponent.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's Glissa. She's going to do her thing now. That is scary stuff. What do? I don't block. I take 7. Oh, I think I'm gonna lose.
I think you need to figure out how to get your big cards out and hit him back.
I need one more land to get my big guy out. I could.
Why don't you overgrown pest? Get the land.
Yeah, so I think here I'm trying. I need to get one of my battles flipped, so I'm gonna make my guy fly and then flip a battle.
Instead of taking him down a little bit?
Yeah, maybe that was bad. Nah, because I don't have the kill. If I could kill him next turn, I would have attacked his face. But this 4/4 flyer, I think, should be very helpful. Now, the thing is, what's he gonna do? Maybe I'm dead, honestly.
So you killed that. So you flipped that battle just to get a 4/4 flyer. So
Yeah.
why not just put a frickin' 4/4 flyer in the deck?
There isn't one. There is no 4/4 flyer. And so what's he gonna do here? Is he just gonna attack me with everything? Am I dead? I'm probably dead. I probably lose here. I think a first strike. No, he incubated. Really? He incubated. But I'm still. Oh yeah, I'm still just totally dead.
Oh my
Just from math.
gosh.
Just from pure math, I'm dead. That's unfortunate.
Did you have fun in this match? Oh, you're so positive.
Let's see. What could I have done there differently? Is there anything? Maybe trying to get to my 12/12 sooner instead of screwing around. You know, maybe you're right. Playing that pest earlier, getting that extra land, get my 12/12
You never
out.
even played it.
My 12/12. I'm a pest.
You're past.
You're right. I never played the pest.
Even though you're like, oh, this is an extra land right here.
You're right. And then I was missing that land at the end, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Which would have let me cast my 12/12.
Which I'm like, why didn't you use your past? I said that multiple times.
Yeah, you might be right there. You might have just been right about that. All right, well, I just got right back in there. I'm still feeling pretty good about this deck. I think it's a good deck. Got my breach. Don't have black, so I can't cast it. But
I like the...
those are pretty lands.
Yeah.
Those are the older versions.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to say I like.
I like them too. Yeah.
I just started the sentence for you to finish.
So,
I was feeling too defeated.
well now I am kind of up against it here. So I took my 1 loss.
Yeah, I know. So if you lose again, you're done.
Yep.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah, you're taking it harder than me. I mean, you're right. Like, yeah, that I should have just. You're right. I think you're right.
Lucky for you, this is recorded, so it's not like I was saying it and you didn't do it.
In real time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Otherwise, I would be like, I'm not watching this anymore.
Birdie Man. This guy played the bird. The golden scale aeronaut. Flying dinosaur.
Vic?
Vic. Yeah, Vic. Okay, so I can get my Karuga into hand here. I can play Zerta.
You don't realize how much these just like
It compress you.
squished my head.
I don't notice your head to be overly squished.
It is.
from a visual perspective.
Well, my skull.
Oh, compression. Oh, that's a good card. The Boonbringer Valkyrie. 4/4 lifelink first strike. Give something else lifelink first strike. I take 4. He goes up 4.
Dang.
I'm not scared though. I got Breach the Multiverse in my hand anyway, so I'm like, whatever. This is his card's very
You're never
strong.
scared when you're holding everything in your hand. Just
Yeah, and I
unfortunately,
got my
never
black.
gets on the board.
No, it's gonna happen here. Look at look what I just drew. I got a black next turn. I can play Breach next turn. I guarantee you, I will play Breach next turn.
Okay.
So now
I
I'm
like
take
that
a
you're.
hit. Getting in there.
Yes.
Yeah.
This initiative.
Gonna take a hit here, and then I'm gonna play Breach the Multiverse YOLO. Actually, I'm probably not. I'm thinking like, oh wait, I have Scroll Shift in hand. I could
Oh
I
my
could blink.
gosh, you're exhausting.
I could block his.
Why?
I have a plan of how to win. I don't know. We'll see. I could block his life.
In 20 turns, I'm mapping this out to win.
Oh, you could be right. You could be right. I think, yeah. I mean, I'm taking 9 here. I'm taking 9 in the air. So it's a little scary to breach the multiverse from there. What are you doing? Drawing cards. Okay. And then what will we do? We attack with all. He goes up to 21. I go down to 9. And we draw another card. Okay. Yeah. Just breach the multiverse here, Chris. I think you just breach here. And you could get fancy, but
I think this is a good example for you to see how utterly exhausting you can be.
And what do you think? What am I going to do? Am I going to breach, or am I going to play the fancy game where I try to block and try to do some tricky stuff with scroll shift?
Breach, if you want me to.
I should breach, but
Yeah,
I should breach.
Well, are you going to do nothing? Because I actually, when you said, what do you think I'm going to do? I was going to say play dead. And this is apparently what you are doing.
So I'm going to attack with everything but 1. Okay, and then am I going to breach? Or am I going to do other stuff? I could definitely, like, there is definitely a line here where I don't breach. But there's also a sort of a question mark of what he has in his hand. He's got 4 cards in hand still. Blue-white can definitely screw with my stuff. So I'm thinking like, well, I could avoid any counters and stuff here if I just cast the big spell. I think I'm going to do it. I'm thinking. You're going to just divorce me, I think. And am I going to end the turn? He's doing the Stranger Things light up my cards thing. See him?
He's doing that?
Yeah.
Why?
I
Just
casted
to, like,
breach.
annoy you?
Yeah. I casted breach.
He's tired of waiting.
Oh, there's a tally. I can cast a tally.
Woohoo.
And sure, we'll take that. And then Atali gets to cast 2 more cards. So I get my 12/12 dinosaur as well. He conceded.
Yeah, this guy's like, you are so goddamn annoying. I'm not even willing to finish this game. I agree with Vic. Was that your first win?
Of this match, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I got one. He's got none.
Oh gosh, just get back in there. So tired of you.
Trying to win you that money.
I'm trying to think of what's more valuable right now. $2,000 or my time and sanity. Have you played that frog yet?
Nope. Oh, yeah, I did. As part of one of my Breach the Multiverse combos, it was one of the spells that I could just throw out there, but it didn't matter because I cast Breach the Multiverse and then they just concede. But part of why Breach the Multiverse is so strong in my deck is because I have these other huge things. So I cast that. I get the best thing out of their deck. I get a huge guaranteed thing from my deck. And then one of my guaranteed things also gets another 2 things. So it's like... That's why I took Atali, is because I knew how good that card was with Breach the Multiverse. It's like you cast Breach, and then you cast Atali at the same time. I mean, it's just a ridiculous amount of things happening to where it is just game over, mostly.
Though it would appear you kind of knew what you were doing when you put this together.
That loss does hurt, though.
Yeah.
I think I could have had 4, for sure, right? Like, I could have had 4. I had 1 win on him. I just needed 1 of those other 2. And I definitely screwed around with battles one of the times that I shouldn't have. Instead of
yeah,
getting
I already
lands and
told
stuff.
you.
You mentioned that, yeah. Good. So I think yeah, I probably could have had 4. Probably. You never know with Magic, but there's definitely a good chance. Atali Primal Conqueror. Oh, that's another thing this guy can do. If you pay 9 after he's on the battlefield, you can make him even bigger and make him indestructible. I mean, that's just
Overkill?
Yeah. It's the using a cannon to kill a mosquito trope.
I mean, it makes people concede, though.
That is true. Okay, we attack with a 2/2 and we wait. So now I have to be afraid that he has a counter spell. But honestly, it's not that much fear. Like, I'm just going to try to cast one of my spells and see what he does because... Nope, no spell. Okie dokie. Oh, he's got the Errant and Glada. They're cool. They fly. They let you look for other flying stuff in your deck and cast it.
That's nice.
Another flyer. So this particular deck, though, actually does have some pretty good stuff against flyers. I've got my Reach creatures, my War Historians, and I do have that 1 flyer as well. So I can... Oh, he's going to send my creature away. Cool. Alright, War Historian. Here we come. And I've got a bunch of lands, so I'm just kind of waiting until I get to my strong stuff. I've got a Tali coming up. Pretty much I'm just going to cast him and win in all likelihood. If I can survive that long, right? A few turns. But I have my Reach creature. I've got... Actually, I don't have anything else to do until turn 7 here.
What do you mean if you can survive? Just throw the rest of your lands down and play him.
Well, you can only do 1 land per turn, so it's like...
Yeah.
But right now he can't get through my 3/3
Yeah, I mean, you're going to survive 2 turns.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
If I can survive. Your hyper-conservative strategies.
Things can get dicey. But no, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I mean, I think just play the invasion. You got nothing else to do. You might as well just play it. Oh, you gonna get Karuga into your hand? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter. I think the invasion. I like that card. It was not correct to play that here. That should have been a different card. I don't know what card that should have been, but when I picked it, there must have been something else I could have picked that would have been better.
Put it in your sideboard?
No, like in the draft. I just don't think it was right to play that card here. I'd have to go back and look at the picks and see if there was a better pick I could have made at that moment in time. Yeah, he's still just hanging around doing nothing, so I'm one turn away from a tally now. And I can get my big guy down. I'm just not sure if I want to let his flyers.
You could.
I don't know if I want to let his flyers in. I think I'm going to do it.
You could, but...
Or I can put this knight down. Knight's good, too.
Should we put a 6/6 or a 2/2? I'm going to go for the 2/2.
Brings out another 2/2, though.
I'm going to go for the 2/2.
This is all just about surviving. To play my big 6/6, I would have had to use my 3/3, and he could have attacked with his flyers. It's not like that would kill me, but I'm just saying, like, let's just preserve my life as high as I can till I get to my Atali, because why not?
Even the pet's laughing at you.
Yep. But he's just hanging out. Like, he's playing creatures on his side over there, but...
He's waiting for something?
Well, he can't really get through my 3/3. I can block him. So... there's just nothing for him to do. There you go. So now he could get through it if he puts the counter on. Yeah. So now he can attack with that creature. I guess you could attack with both, but I'm going to block the other one. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so he can get through there. So now he gets me down to 14. But I'm just going to slam a tally here. Like, it's no one's business. Let's see what I get to cast. I get just actually kind of weak. I mean, it's not weak because it's 2 spells plus the 7/7.
But could have been better.
Oh, yeah, for sure could have been better. But still, powerful board. Strobe Knight. Okay. We're going to attack here with those 2? No. Just with the hand. Sure. Down to 11. And now what do we do? Now that invasion makes all my guys stronger. So that's a good spell here. Very nice.
The one you were just saying that you shouldn't have kept in the deck?
Yeah. That's right. Oh, he countered it. He had a counter spell.
Good, because you claimed to not need it anyway.
Yeah, I didn't.
Well, I'm saying good one for him to counter.
Yeah, well, because now I assume I'm going to cast my Ancient Imperiosaur here. My 6/6. Who's going to be something like a 10/10 or a 12/12. Really. Oh, no, I'm not going to cast him because I'd have to cast him, I'd have to tap down my reach creature. And that is very bad. He's got too many flyers right now. I need to keep that 3/3.
No kidding.
Those flyers.
This flyer situation's giving me like motion sickness.
Yeah. So is he gonna block? Yeah, he's gonna block. Well, that's pretty good for me because, like, I don't want my 7/7 to die, but I need to clear his board up a little bit here. It's too much pressure staring me down in the sky. So the fact that he has to he can he's using a flying creature.
It's
Here.
good.
Yeah, because that means one of my ground creatures is killing one of his flying creatures.
Mhm.
That's a bonus. And I have another very strong card. 2 strong cards in my hand actually, so I'm feeling fine. I just want to make sure that I do not kill Inga Rune Eyes, because if I kill her, he gets to draw 3 cards. So I don't want him to draw 3 cards, so I'm letting him keep her alive.
And she's ground, so who cares?
Exactly, yeah. And I'm still thinking about casting the dinosaur, but it's just the flyers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get me for 7. Oof, am I gonna do it? No. Keep my blocker. Keep my blocker. I can cast the big dino next turn. Coming in for 7. Is that too much? 7? I mean, I have 12. Ooh, he gave me the your go. He gave me the your go. Oh, I did cast the 14/14. I casted him.
I love that he got sassy with you. Your go. No shit, Sherlock.
I mean, a 14/14's big. That's a big daddy there. I assume I'm planning on just attacking with everything next turn. Especially, see, he can't really hit me now. Because if he hits me, then I'm annihilating him.
Say your go.
The drama you're looking for. That's one thing I wish I could have you around for, is just to do the messages. I'll thank you message. Oh, he's got another strobe knight. Look at these flyers. Look at his deck. And he's coming in for 2 because that guy's vigilance. Oh no, wow. Why are you attacking with Inga? That's not a good idea. You gonna pull? Okay, there you go.
Why was that not a good idea?
Because my 14/14 will block her.
Mm.
And then that'll be a waste. Okay, so now I take that hit down to 5. Oh, that's a good draw. I think here I can just attack with everything pretty safely. So invasion gains me 4 life.
I kind of thought you were going to win this one. So, oh yeah, you're getting back up there.
Oh, and now I have cut short too. So yeah, this is good. I think I'm just gonna transform that creature into that 1/2 can transform into a 4 power creature, and then just attack with everything, because I think that pretty much ends the game actually.
And then you would only be at how many wins?
2 wins, 1 loss. So it'll be the final match after this, assuming I win this one. Just working it out, seeing what's the best way to make this happen. You don't want to make a mistake. Remember, if you attack with everything, you didn't do your math.
I know. I didn't say anything. I didn't say one thing. I was thinking my own thoughts in my own head.
Oh, verbalize those.
I was just thinking I would like to meet some other players and kind of see what their personality types are like. And you're like, all defensive over here. I wonder if everyone's this defensive.
That's a good question. That would be fun.
That would. Yeah, I'm so interested on the data, the demographics, the personality types, those types of things.
We gotta go. Maybe we gotta go to a Friday Night Magic.
And then I'll hand out those personality tests, the ones that are like INF, whatever.
So you're doing research.
Uh-huh.
So it looks like I am going to attack with everything here. Okay. He's going to try to block here. I mean, the 14/14 is a trampler. So if he blocks it with a 2/2, it's still going to hit his face for 12.
So why even... Oh, okay. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And so, like, right now, he's taking 12, 17, 21. So
Concede.
he's dead. And that doesn't help at all. Maybe he thought that would stop the trample damage, because it makes his creature have protection from green. But it does not stop the trample damage. It saves his creature, but the trample damage still goes to the face. So I am just, in case for some reason that does work, I'm just killing one of his creatures while I have the chance to here, so I don't die. But this is lethally out. That's it. Okay, so win, and on to the last match. Superpower deck, 4-color. Superpower 4-color deck so far. Maybe getting me to round 2 here.
Yeah, it was a risk worth taking, I guess.
It's a risky draft. It's kind of fun, though, too, that most of the superpower cards are all dinosaurs. Like, I have 3 huge dinosaurs. It's like a dino deck. And then Breach the Multiverse, it's like space dinosaurs. You know?
Wow, yeah. I didn't think about how cool that was.
You missed it.
No, I mean, it definitely has a Jurassic Park vibe.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, especially the T-Rex card. That's a classic Jurassic Park like shot.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Last opponent. Here we go. Let's get to round 2. Round 2, the money games.
Oh, because that's only day 2, round 2.
Day 2, round 2, yeah. Day 1, sealed. Day 2, draft 1. Win 3. Day 2, draft 2.
The time you guys want to sink into this. It's crazy.
Well, do you get it a little bit, though? So,
yeah,
estimate...
I think, though, I think it'd be more fun in person.
Ooh, it's stressful in person.
I think it'd be...
It's stressful in person. The game...
It's more stressful in person?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, man. You're like looking at a real person. And then the other thing is that
scary for you all, looking at real people?
Oh, yeah. No. I'll tell you really why. It's because the video game takes care of a lot of the stuff you have to keep track of.
Oh.
It triggers the triggers.
Yeah.
It tells you the rules that are happening.
Yeah.
You're just thinking about playing when you're on the video game.
Yeah.
When you're in real life, you have to keep track of all of that. Like, you are the one who's saying, okay, now this triggers. Okay, now this goes on that. Now this goes over there.
And there's fights?
Oh, people can disagree, and people get tricky, too, sometimes.
And who's the judge?
Uh-oh, I don't have lands here. This isn't good. Yeah, there's judges, but they don't, like, watch the whole time. You got to call them over.
Oh,
so you play, and then if you have a disagreement, you call a judge and explain and show. And, you know, it's, you know, I actually think, you know, some people, I think maybe they're used to it and they like it. I was never a huge in-person player anyway. I really only started, well, I started Magic a long time ago. But
I could see you only, because you're a computer guy.
Yeah. And so for me, I've done a couple of like Grand Prix and things like that in person, and it's just I find it takes away from the fun of the gameplay when you're having to keep track of all this extra stuff. It's kind of like if you're playing a really complicated board game. It's just not that fun because it's like you're like half of what you're doing is clerical work. It's like you're the banker.
Managing the
right. Good example. No one wants to be the banker in Monopoly. It's not fun. You know, it's easy, but it's not fun. And it's time. You got to count the money. You got to do this, that. If you're playing, imagine if you had a Monopoly game and it just took care of banker for you. You don't have to think about it. It just does it all automatically. It's just nice.
Well, I have that. Because I'm never the banker. You do it.
Right, so it must be really fun for you. So that's the...
No, but that's why this is more fun for you, because you always take the role of manager in all games.
True, that's true. And now I will say in Magic, it's even manager becomes part of, like, both people have to do it, but you're looking for the other person. You know, part of the rules are if someone else makes a mistake, that's it. That's their mistake. So that's like part of playing the game almost. You know, if you know, people like pretend to mess up, but they didn't really mess up. They're just trying to pull one over on you, and you got to catch it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot more that goes into it.
Well, that sounds shady.
Oh, it is shady. And if you can prove they're doing it, then they will kick them out or whatever. But it's hard to prove that sometimes. You know, it's like, is he just not realize he didn't play, or he already played a land this turn, or is he just trying to pull one over on me and get an extra land on the field, right? So it's like, hey, you already played a land. Oh yeah. You know, like those kinds of things, they can't happen in the computer game.
I don't want to get into confrontations.
Yeah, that too. You got to be willing to go into confrontations.
Throw
That's
down.
true. So I am just trying to survive and find some lands here, because I'm trying to get to my big guys.
What are Magic players' favorite snacks? Because they like to have those snacks in places too. Those game places that we've gone to, they like to have a little cooler of energy drinks. They like to stock up the nacho cheese Doritos.
What are Magic players' favorite snacks? I don't know.
Well, you're not a snack eater.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know.
I'm going to do some research. I already have a lot of research I'm doing.
Okay. Do some research on that, too. Got it. You put out a comprehensive report on your study. By the way, this guy's the same colors as me. Look at this. Red, green, white, black.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, kind of crazy, right? I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's doing something.
Every single other person that's played you didn't know what the hell
Oh,
you were doing.
he's got blue
either.
too. He's got the preening. She's got 5 colors.
He's got every color known to man.
He sure does. So here.
There's a wild asshole versus wild asshole.
Okay, let's get the Imperiosaur. Let's get the T-Rex online here. Come on, T-Rex.
I need you to wrap this up in 2 wins. I'm going to be honest.
8-8.
There's only 5 colors? And
Yeah.
you're 4 of them?
Yeah.
And he's all of them?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay, he's attacking me. What's he gonna do here? Why did he do that? Oh, he has the Mirrored and Avenged. Okay, good spell. Nice.
You are so personable.
He gets to kill my dinosaur on that one. Ah, no, my dinosaur.
You guys should just say, I love you. I love yours too. For the connection you have on this deck.
I shouldn't have blocked his 1-1. That was stupid. Save 1 damage and let him kill my dinosaur. I should have known he had that. Alright, Atali coming out next turn. And I have a flyer, so this is fine. We're okay. The only bad thing that could happen here is if he made me discard my 2 cards that I have in my hand. There is a spell he could have that makes me discard my 2 cards. If that happened...
He could have any card known to man.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So as long as I dodge that discard 2 card spell, Atali's coming out, and things gonna get real dicey for the OP. For the opponent. Alright. Yeah, block up on the menace there. Cool. Good trade for me. Yep. Alright. Okay, big flying guy. And what do we got? We got a tally. Yes, no hesitation.
I was just going to say it's a good thing that Our kids are born and exist. Otherwise, I feel like you would try to name one of them Atali.
Atali, Primal Conqueror. I'd have to say it all. Atali, Primal Conqueror. But for a boy, that could work. For a girl, maybe she might feel a little sensitive about being named that.
Atali is more feminine, in my opinion.
Well, without the Primal Conqueror, that's true. Oh, Kentorius.
Oh, Kentorius.
He's good. All right, OP. All right, all right.
It's a hell of a name, too.
So Kentorius is going to start getting some spirits. It lets him recast spells, too. So he's going to be trying to kill my Atali Primal Conqueror with that, so I got to be aware of that. And here, I think I go with Karuga here and just draw a bunch of cards.
I like it.
I mean, that seems obvious, but... the other thing I could do is flip Atali, the Primal Conqueror. But no, I'm just going to draw cards here. Okay. Kind of drew a lot of lands, but still, I got that invasion. That's pretty strong here. I can't really just attack with everything because I think that would put me in too tough of a spot. I only have 8 life right now. Maybe I can, actually. I don't know. Depends if I invasion. No, I'm not going to invasion. Okay, so... Or am I? No, yeah, get another reach creature down. Make sure his flyers can't get to me. So that's two blockers for flyers now. And it just kind of keeping things a little sticky to where I'm pretty confident he's not going to try to make any moves on me, and then I can hit him hard next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Also just checking where Breach the Multiverse is. A few cards back from me. The reason I know where it is because I think I must have bottomed it. I must have mulliganed at the beginning of this game and put it on bottom. Because I didn't have black, and I was like far enough away from this where it doesn't make sense to keep it. Okay, he ended his turn. Scroll shift. Ooh, that's fun. So what that does is it removes my creature from the battlefield and then brings him back onto the battlefield. That's fun because Atali gets to cast more spells then from my deck and from my opponent's deck. So I'm just reading it to make sure that I know how it's going to work. And so I have some options here, I think. I still think Invasion is a good choice to play here, though, too. I'm also trying to figure out if I should turn him into Atali Primal Sickness, the 11/11, because I also can give him Poison when he turns into that 11/11. Alright, so first we do this, which pumps up all my creatures, which is good. Nope, still thinking about flipping him over. There we go. We did it. We did it. Good. And so now we can sure cast that. Yep. It's good. And then now what do? We attack. Probably. We attack with the 6/5. I think that makes sense. Final Flourish to kill one of my flyer blockers. So I just let that happen. Okay. So he's trying to get through my flyer blockers so he can kill me in the air.
I'm honestly shocked that his deck is like, he's having so much playability and movement with like all his lands, all his cards. Like,
yeah,
it's kind of impressive. Have you ever played someone that played all 5 before?
sure. I've done it too.
Really?
Uh-huh.
You guys are wild.
So here I'm deciding if I want to take 2 damage or block and see if he's going to kill my flyer guy. I think he's going to kill my flyer guy here by using the spell from Quintoris, but maybe not. I'm just sort of counting how many cards are left in my deck too, because I'm about to cast 2 more of them. Or 1 more of them, I guess. Or I'm about to go through at least a few more cards, basically, when I flicker a tally here. Flicker means remove him and put him back.
I figured.
Yeah. Yeah, he's getting some spells here. Sure. And then yeah, we're going to flicker a tally. I think I still have that other big dinosaur too, right? The Maverin. The white-green 12-12. So maybe
The one
hit
that I
him.
said looks like a Jurassic Park T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, they all kind of look like T-Rex.
No, they don't. That's not a T-Rex at all.
That's true. You're right. All right. So here's the flicker. Yeah, he doesn't have anything he can do here. I don't know if he thinks he does, but he doesn't. Goes away, comes back, get to cast a spell from my deck. Oh, that's okay, I guess. Oh no, that's a draw card from the spell. Okay, now I'm casting. Oh. Oh my, I gotta lose 2 life and draw 2 more cards? Okay. Okay, so I drew Breach the Multiverse. Problem is, I only have 4 cards left in my deck now, and he has 13. So I can't actually... I can't actually cast Breach the Multiverse, or else I will lose. Oh, but I got Galta and Maverin, so that's actually fine. I think here we're good now.
That's the T-Rex.
That's the
For
T-Rex.
reference.
Okay. Yeah, I can cast him, and then he does that thing where whenever my creatures attack, I can create creatures. He's really big. This is a tricky one, but I think I got this. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That is a lot of damage coming at you.
Yeah, go for it.
I think I'm going to do it.
Click.
I'm trying... Well, it's funny. There's a saying in Magic. It's called, math is for blockers. So that's the click. It's like, attack with everything, you figure it out. The problem is, again, you know, the blocker can certainly make things really bad for you if you didn't think about hard what they could do, you know? So, anyway, he's got, I don't know, something like 30 damage coming at him right now at his face. He's going to have to make a lot of blocks here. Lose a lot of creatures at a minimum. If he's not just dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there any point in blocking some of this?
He could probably live.
But then maybe just die next turn anyway.
Yeah. Likely, yes. Very extremely likely, in fact.
The math ain't mathin' on the other side of the house here.
3 cards left in my deck.
Come on, boys. Come on, boys. One of you guys need to die now.
He's trying to figure it out. He's really trying to figure it out.
Math is for blockers. I do like that.
Okay, did he lock it in? No, he didn't lock it in yet. He's seeing if he wants to cast a spell. Yes, he is going to cast a spell. And okay, so he lived. He even kept like a good amount of his creatures.
Cleared the board up though a little bit.
But I mean, I still have plenty of blockers.
Yeah.
And next turn he's gonna get badly annihilated, so
I wonder if he thinks he might have something in his back pocket.
maybe. Could always have some card in his deck that would let him win.
No.
Alright, there's the concede. So I'm ahead 1-0.
All right, so next game's win or lose, and it's over.
Unless he wins, and then I gotta play a third one. So hopefully I win.
Wait, what?
I went back to the end of that last game, and I'm looking at the cards he has.
Why?
Because he has 5 colors, and so I just want to see like what I need to worry about, if there's anything I can pull in.
How are you allowed to do that?
It's information from the last game, so I can go see it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, and I guess if you're playing in person, you're not going to be like, hey, give me your cards to look through.
That's right. For sure. But if you were in the middle of the game writing everything down, you would be able to have a list, right?
Oh my gosh. Imagine like trying to just jot down Phyrexia Awakening. Blah, 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 like all these names.
No, people do it.
It's not like it's just that simple of a...
No. Again, another reason why playing in real life is just...
a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, this game's complicated enough. You don't need the added... Like,
yeah, but it was made for cards. It wasn't made for...
I know.
So if you want to be a purist...
It's true. There is... Yes, that's a very purist attitude. You know, I can make an argument, though, to say, like, hey... This
that
is
the computer was an improvement.
Right. This is the game is...
That's like people... I will only write in pen and paper. Won't do any typey type.
Scribes. You know, there's a beauty to a scribe.
There's a beauty to you winning this and getting to the second round
of day 2. The money games. Okay, this is like...
Dino Land.
Like, I have to keep
Breach
this.
the multiverse, keep it.
I have to keep this.
Okay.
And I just gotta, again, I gotta just hope I get to
last game. That's what it is in my heart.
Okay. I've got 4 lands. He is doing fine. He's got most of his colors. Okay, I got 1 red. Like, I have stuff to play, so it's not like I'm just, like, gonna get run over or anything here. But I need 2 black if I'm gonna cast Breach the Multiverse. I need 2 red if I'm gonna cast a Tali.
I feel like there was no learning from the last game on his end or your end. It's you both have every color, just wing it.
Well, that's another thing, is that there's really not much flexibility. When you build a deck like this, there's not much you can flip around. I mean, okay, I'm drawing lands. That's great. I can play the Imperiosaur. I can play the Imperiosaur next turn as a 10-10 if I want to.
And now I get to hear you say Italy about 12 more times.
And then I need another mountain, but I can play Italy, the Primal Conqueror.
Right.
All right, this guy's ramping his lands up.
Let's go.
And, ooh, Death Touch. Death Touch is annoying when I have a 10-10 in my hand. Certainly. So, now what? Now I try to want to make him trade his Death Toucher off. That's a black land, too. So I'm one black land away from Breach the Multiverse, and I'm one red land away from Italy, the Primal Conqueror. And I did play out my 10-10. So that's good. That'll put some pressure on. And what does he have? See, he's playing 5 colors. It's like, where's his strong stuff? Like, the reason you play 5 colors is to have strong stuff. You know? Like, that's not it. That's just not it.
So you're saying that, yeah, I mean, there's not going to be a clear strategy with 5 colors. The point is, you match 2 colors, it creates a strategy.
Right. And then if you're the whole point around playing 5 colors or 4 colors like me is like, oh,
you have
I have cards that are like blam, you know?
Yes. No, for you it made sense.
Right.
For this guy, I haven't seen that it made sense yet.
Right. Hey, there's a mountain. Tali coming up. So now I'm thinking maybe I just attack with my 10-10 here. He'll trade off his 1-1 for my 10-10.
Who cares?
And it doesn't matter because I have a Tali coming. And he'll still take 9 damage too, so.
Oh, it is pretty crazy you can trade off a 1-1 for a 10-10.
That's Death Touch for you.
That's Death Touch for you.
I think I still like it. I'm a game ahead here too, so I think getting the pressure up, being a game ahead, also makes sense.
Do it.
Go for the battle? Getting a flyer is nice too, but I think I just go face.
If you go for the battle.
It's wasted 5 damage.
It is a total waste. God. Going for the battle has been more of a waste than it is a benefit.
I was thinking maybe he wouldn't trade with my 10-10 if I went for the battle. Like, he'd let me flip the battle and not kill my 10-10 at that point.
That you already said didn't matter.
No, I changed and I went to face.
Yeah.
Now he's down to 7. And I've got a Tali coming up next here with Breach the Multiverse backup if I need it. Oh, that's a big boy. That is a big boy. And here I'll just take 6, I think, because I'm at 24. So what's the difference here? Take 6. I'm not going to trade a bunch of my creatures off. Slam a Tali. See what I get. Spin the wheel. And I get... Oh, cool. Okay. So I get a flyer and I get Atris Oracle of Half-Truths. So Atris Oracle of Half-Truths is from his deck. Not a reason to play 5 colors, but it does let me get some extra cards, basically, out of my deck to fill my hand up with. And I can either have a Plains and a Knight or something that I don't know. So I take the thing I don't know, because the Plains and the Knight's like, whatever, I don't really need a Plains and a Knight.
Yeah, why not?
So it turns out just another Knight, but
oh well.
And what do I put a counter on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2 more lands would mean I could flip Atali to his Uber form. So now I'm going face with a 4/4. Down to 3. We're getting close. What do you have? Convoke?
This guy's about to get out of day 2, round 1. That's what he's got.
I think he's about to get out.
Yeah.
Things are looking good on my side here.
Dang, I almost feel bad for him because I do respect going all colors in his own wild, crazy way.
Well, and he made it.
He made it far.
He made it far. If he's got the same record as me,
yeah.
You know.
Now my compassionate side's starting to show. I want everyone to be a winner.
If only. I mean, it makes winning less fun, though.
Yeah, it does. It totally does.
You know. I think it's fine, though, if you're a loser 9 times and a winner once, you still feel pretty good. Your face.
I thought you were gonna be like, oh, if someone, you don't feel bad losing if you like for the loser if they get out right away, which I don't.
Oh, that's true.
But when you made it this far, then it starts to like creep up on me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I can attack with everybody and just win here. Am I going to try that? I don't know. It's a little risky if I'm like doing math wrong or if he has some spells in his hand that can save him.
Okay, I've never seen you do math wrong.
That's true.
You're way too much of a nerd to do math wrong and way too smart.
Well, he could still have some spells in his hand, though.
Okay. You and this companion. I mean, she's been a companion because you're keeping her right by your side.
Oh, look, he does. Look at him. He's got a spell to stop my guys from attacking.
Oh, wow.
So that, yeah, I just have to just kind of sit back here now. I can't kill him.
So close.
This is just, I mean...
I respect the spirit.
Does he have a hope and a prayer?
I don't know. Like, that's the thing. I mean,
know?
I get you don't want to concede on day 2.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, if there is any shred of hope that he would come back from this, I would be very surprised.
Well, especially I'm about to cast Karuga, which is my companion,
Oh, my God.
and draw, I don't know, 8 cards or something.
Let's see if you do, though. Let's see what happens.
Good block for me here. Getting aggressive really doesn't... I mean, I guess if he has... Yeah, he could have his kill spell here, but... Okay, good. So you kind of got me. You, like, killed 2 of my creatures for 1 card. That's not bad, actually. Like...
I like the graphic that he's got you locked up.
Oh, this wins. Unless he has an instant kill card to stop me. This kills him. So I'm just going to go for it.
So risky and unlike you. Are you sure the math's right? I don't want to make any missteps.
Maybe I should attack the battle here.
Shut up.
No, you can see.
You won!
All right. Got the day 2, draft 2. Money
Done.
games.